Félix Trinidad coming in 23-0, 19 knockouts. Yuri Boy Campas 56-0 with 50 KOs. And if you thought the crowd was behind Gabriel Ruelas, wait till you hear the crowd get behind Yuri Boy Campas, who was born and still lives in Mexico.
Most of his fights have been in Mexico. We had him a couple of times. Oh, nice right hand by Félix Trinidad, who can box like a dream.
Ferdy, I was talking to Carlos Palomino before, former welterweight champion of the world, said Trinidad may have a better defense, he said, but this kid does have a pretty good chin. Campas gets hit a lot, but has a good chin.
Trinidad has an easy, relaxed style, but he can turn it up in a hurry, go to the attack with much pressure. Early on, he likes to test his opponents, feel them out, counterpunch before he gets into high gear. He's got power in both hands. We've seen that. Campas straight up, straight ahead style, forces the pace. Good short, crisp, quick right hand. Excellent knockout punch, obviously. And if an opponent drops his left, that could be big trouble. Strong in-your-face left jab. Excellent hook to the body. And as Bobby pointed out, has the chin. Yuri Boy, which incidentally means light-skinned, a name he picked up as a kid growing up in Mexico, had to go to court to get this title shot. According to his handlers, nobody wanted to fight him, including Trinidad, because of the staggering record, even though he's got no recognizable names.
Yeah, some of the guys were teasing when we were doing interviews with him, said Yuri Boy actually means white boy. And I jumped in there and had to tease him back. A lot of people say that the white boys can't fight very well.
Well, here's one that can. This opening round is what we expected. A round in which Trinidad boxes beautifully, not taking any chances. Yuri Boy is being patient, just waiting for his little opportunity to land one big shot. I characterize him as the body of Chavez and the punch of Mike Tyson. Wait to see what this guy does once he gets on track, if he gets on track, because he's got in front of him an excellent fight.
Campas in the darker trunks told us he'll start out by looking to test Trinidad, just as Ferdy pointed out, see what he has. Campas specializes in slugfests, and he says he's very prepared for Trinidad. Campas doesn't think Trinidad can take the intense pressure that he will offer, plus the fact that Campas has the strong chin.
Well, right now it's the boxing ability of Félix Trinidad that's making all the difference right here.
Trinidad had a little problem making weight. He spent a good portion of yesterday morning in the gym working feverishly to shed 3 or 4 pounds before the afternoon weigh-in.
Camp apparently willing to just wait till getting close to the body and land some hammering shots. Two have been a little low but hard to the body.
Trinidad has shown to have some nice defense on the inside, picking off some of those punches with his elbows and his gloves. Very sharp right now.
And that is it for round 1. Let's go over to Jim Gray. Jim?
All right, thank you very much. Let's go back outside to Steve Albert.
All right, Jim. Ruelas, who looked like he had his nose rearranged a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be crying over it.
He looks like he got a detour in the middle of the road there.
All right, here we go, round 2. Some good action from Trinidad to start things out.
Yeah, Trinidad wants him to feel like he's not the only one that can punch, because Trinidad does have a good punch.
Yeah, Trinidad's not short and squat and built like a puncher, but he has some sharp, crisp, good punches.
Oh, there's been a lot of great, tall, skinny guys that can punch your head off.
Bob Foss. Keep him up,
keep him up.
Great light heavyweight champ.
He had a lightweight named Douglas Vaillant that came from the islands, and boy, if he had been a nice person that liked to train, he could have been the champion of the world. Skinny as a rail.
Now, Trinidad, who is considered to be one of boxing's rising young superstars, however, he beat a 30-year-old Maurice Blanca and a 31-year-old Hector Camacho. Question is, how will he do against a boxer in the prime of his career like Yuri Boy Campas? Well, we're about to see.
We're about to see. Yuri Boy's, this is right where he wants to be, right inside, away from that long left jab. He better work a little bit harder than just that. I mean, he's a little tight, this Yuri Boy Campas.
He's got to throw some punches, Fred. He's not getting off on the inside even when he gets there.
Yeah, and that's not his style. His style, he's advancing and getting there, not throwing anything. Get there and throw, that's his way.
And you wonder if the inactivity of Trinidad will be a factor. Hasn't fought for 7 months, but he promises that the longest break in his career will not be a factor.
Well, somebody once told Sugar Ray Leonard that taking off all those years he couldn't come back and beat Marvin Hagler, and you see what happened there.
Well, in this case, youth is served. Youth makes up for a lot of mistakes. I mean, this guy is so young and he's so well conditioned. He lives a very nice, clean life.
Oh, down goes Trinidad.
short, a little short.
That was a 6-inch left hook. I've never seen one before.
I'm telling you, this guy can punch like Tyson.
Yuri Boy Campas looking to the throne. Félix Trinidad levels Trinidad here in round 2. Less than a minute remaining.
I'll tell you what, though, he's not working hard enough right now while he's got Trinidad a little hurt.
But I've seen him work before, Bobby. He's not the kind that swarms on you. He just waits to land those heavy hands. I mean, he knows one of them will do it. He knocked 50 guys out this one.
Oh, a solid uppercut by Campas.
Keep him up.
We saw Trinidad get decked a few fights ago by a journeyman named Anthony Stevens, so this is really no surprise.
And it's no journeyman.
Absolutely.
When you get dropped by this guy, you got trouble when you get up.
Trinidad trying to fight back, doubles up on the left. Less than 20 seconds to go in the second. Again, the pressure from Campas.
That right hand also hurt Trinidad. You see him do a little double step there, and that wasn't of his own doing. It was the right hand.
Final seconds, round 2. A round that saw the champion, Félix Trinidad, go to the deck.
Estamos bien. Esta no la desquitamos ya. ¿Está bien? Respirando por la nariz por tu boca. ¿Dónde va por boca? Te voy a limpiar la nariz.
I said, that's nothing. It's just a flash knockdown. We've been down before. Let's go back and stick right to our game plan. Nothing new in the corner. They just wanted to keep on boxing, not to be discouraged by that knockdown. Smart corner work.
Tranquilo, tío. Tranquilo, tío. Estamos bien. Estamos bien. Estoy bien, estoy bien.
All right, let's take a look. And remember how short this is. Boom. And right on the button. I mean, that's what you call a punching power of this guy, Bobby.
Freddie, that's the shortest left hook I've ever seen. He takes it back maybe 6 inches and just jumps in with it. Bam! He didn't even cock it or unwind it. It just jumped in with his body.
I mean, and it went just with the flow of his body, just turned it right. Well, that's a puncher, Bobby. You knock out 50 guys out of 56 guys, you got to have something. I don't care who you're knocking out.
Trinidad down 1:45 into round 2. We now enter round number 3. So many stories here, not only the two fighters in the ring, but Richard Steele. Still hearing it after 4.5 years, a reminder of what's ahead with Chavez and Taylor too.
Well, I hope he hasn't got a tough night tonight. Poor Richard Steele has had a career full of upsets and controversy.
Takes a lot of guts for Steele to even be in this arena tonight. I give him a lot of credit.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think he's a very competent referee. He's just been put in some
look at this.
situations.
Look at this.
All right.
Keep him up.
He's coming back. They must have told him in the corner, you got him. Now, don't just go slow. Go at it.
Low blow by Trinidad.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
And the warning from Steele.
Yeah. To finish Bob's thought, and I agree with it, Steele is a top-flight referee. He's just had a couple of really strange moments in his life, but let's get back to this fight, which is top flight.
You have to wonder if that knockout.
Another one.
Look out.
Go to corner. Time. 1 point.
Oh, boy.
He's taking a point.
Already.
Keep him up.
This could be a very long night. He only got one warning, Freddie, not 2.
Oh, man.
Here we go again.
Oh, it's just something about, there's something about championship fights and Steele that seems to dim his judgment.
A point off Trinidad from low blow here in round 3. So a tough start. Félix Trinidad, the champion. Oh, a big left hand by Trinidad coming back.
I'll tell you what,
Low blow by
he
Trinidad.
hurt Campas with that left hook. I saw Campas stand up and his legs get a little funny. Came out of that crouch and he was stood up by that left hook.
Oh, those were great hooks. Another low blow.
Both of you guys, keep
Now both of them are guilty.
Oh, wow.
Halfway through the 3rd round and beyond.
A low blow festival.
No holding.
And this one, as the first fight, shaping up to be a wild affair.
Oh, Trinidad boxes so beautifully when he gets started. Look at
what a right hand by Trinidad. But there's the chin of Campas.
He's holding well. I'll tell you what, the difference in this fight is going to be conditioning, Freddie. It has to be, and I think right now the favor's in Trinidad's corner.
Work your way out.
I mean, if this kid's not a superstar to come, I don't know. He's going to have to get by here.
Look at these shots by Trinidad. They're all landing flush on the face, and Campas just standing in there and taking it. What's holding him up? What a chin again. Blistering shots by Trinidad, exploding.
Trinidad, a thing of beauty as he punches.
What a chin.
Carlos Palomino told me the difference might be that defense. He said that Campas takes too many shots.
But Trinidad bombing away here in round 3. 25 seconds and counting.
So remember, the best he can get is an even round because they've taken a point away from him already.
Punch away out.
Trinidad coming off the canvas. He was decked in round 2. Oh, look at that left uppercut twisting into the chin of Campas.
He's a thing of beauty when he gets going.
Keep him up.
Oh, after the bell.
Listen to the bell, okay? Esa valentía, ¿qué pasó? Esa valentía no sirve, esa valentía. Sube esas manos. Las dos manos, Yori. Tirando para. Sube esas manos, Yori.
Yeah. He's just saying, you got to throw your hands. You got to throw your hands. Don't stand there and catch this guy. He's got too many punches. Let's take a look at that low blow. There certainly were enough of them you could pick up by any read. Oh, yeah. That was low. That was below the orange there.
It was clean. It was right square in the middle. And, you know, funny, right after he hit Campas with the low blow, he got a right uppercut in his mouth.
And, of course, great fighters come back. And this kid has got all the makings of a great fighter. And when you're looking at it, what's holding up Campas? I mean, those shots are so beautiful by Trinidad.
Well, we wanted to know about his chin. Now we know.
All right, so after that hard-working round, he got an even round because he certainly was pummeling Yuri Boy Campas, but they took a point away from him.
Round 4 scheduled for 12 for the IBF Welterweight Championship. Félix Trinidad in the white with the red trim is the champion. Oh, what a right uppercut by Trinidad. And again, Campas just stares right back at him, doesn't even flinch from those shots.
Yeah, he's one of these tough guys from the interior of Mexico. Just come out, you got to just about kill him to knock him out.
Well, the fact that he punches so well, Campas, you can never count him out. He's always got that puncher's chance, and that's what makes him dangerous.
Pushing and hitting there, Trinidad. Trinidad probably wondering himself, what do I have to do to get this guy down?
Yeah, and let me tell you, Campas does not pardon you as far as the body. He keeps going right to the body. He could just be going head-hunting with his punch, but he keeps working on that body. He knows, he knows. Work on the body, and then he'll come up when the time comes.
Shades of Chavez. Oh,
beautiful combination.
And a left hook by Trinidad on a right, followed by a left. Campas, is he ready to go? He's staggered.
I don't know what's holding him up, Steve. He is getting hit with everything.
Unbelievable chin, Yuri Boy Campas. That is inhuman.
He just got hit with a tremendous body shot as well. I'll tell you what, the punches are taking its toll everywhere. His face is showing the signs. It's terrible.
Halfway through the 4th round, Yuri Boy Campas somehow still standing.
What keeps this kid up? Just remember that one shot can turn it around.
And Campas comes back. Even after taking that punishment, he comes back with a flurry. Another combination to the head by Trinidad.
He just takes those punches so clean. You can't do that. That not only shortens careers, but it'll shorten his fight.
Well, he should shorten his fight. He should have been out. This is the kind of guy that throws a punch from the canvas. I mean, he seems to be automatic with his punches. Campas. And beautiful, beautiful combination punching. You can't see it better than by Trinidad's punching here.
Furious pace here. They stand in the center of the ring toe-to-toe.
Now this figured to be one of the best fights of the...
A series of lefts by Trinidad. It rocked Campas for a second, but he comes right back. No holding to Trinidad, says Richard Steele. Wild miss, and he follows it up.
I'll tell you
with
what,
a vicious right.
You're looking at the beginning of the end right here.
Campas ready to go, or is he? Oh, unbelievable. Richard Steele steps in. It's over. It's all over.
And he still didn't go down, Steve. He wouldn't take go off his feet.
Unbelievable.
Get a spoon, get a spoon.
What a display of heart and courage by Yuri Boy Campas, and what an explosion by Félix Trinidad.
Well, he is a superstar, and I'll tell you one thing, Steele redeemed himself because he stopped it just when he should have stopped it. It is an excellent, excellent example of what a new future champion of superstar quality can look like. Now let's watch a master in action, young as he is. Look at the aggression on the face of Trinidad. Punches from all angles. Oh. Now that is as close as you can come to being knocked out standing up.
Steve, I'll tell you what, Ferdy, this kid has got all of it. He got up off the floor again in just a matter of 2 rounds. demolished his opponent. Accuracy, power on each shot, all the punches, the hooks, the uppercuts, the right hands, the jabs. Good defense, good speed. A future legend.